Toastmasters and guests. How many of you here know a millennial? Somebody between 18 and 35 years old. How many of you have a product or service that you or your company would like to sell to that target group, 18 to 35-year-olds? What's one thing we all know about millennials? What do they love?
Their phones.
Their phones. What do they sleep next to at night? Their phones. What do they wake up in the morning and say good morning to? Their phones. My goal tonight is to tell you how to market to millennials using the visual social media app, Instagram. How many of you drink Starbucks? There's already a cup on the table. Mimi's guilty of drinking Starbucks. How many of you would like to post a simple picture of a Starbucks cup and get 187,000 people to engage with your brand? Posting a picture of a cup. 187,000 people. How about Taco Bell? They introduced a new Diablo fire sauce that came out on May 5th. This simple, tiny packet of sauce got them 17,000 engagements with their brand. Tiny packet of sauce. Do you think that's something you could do with your brand or service? Simple product, simple picture, targeted to millennials to promote your brand and service. How much does Instagram cost? Nothing. It's free. It takes a little bit of your time. How many of you take pictures with your smartphones already? Do some of you share it on Facebook? About how long does it take you to share them on Facebook? A minute or two, maybe? In that same amount of time, you could share that photo for your brand on Instagram in that same minute or two and get possibly 17,000 people engaging with your brand. 2 minutes of your time costs nothing. Why does this work for millennials? As I mentioned before, millennials love their phones, they love social media. This quote is actually from a conference I attended recently. Justin Lazarfin said, millennials are selfish consumers of social media. I'm not saying that they're selfish. I'm saying when they're on social media, when they're on their phone, they don't want to be sold to. They don't want to be told, we're the best brand, we have a coupon, buy from us. They want to be enticed. They want to be romanced. They want to be interested in your brand. You can't just say, I have the best shoes, buy my shoes, and millennials will be like, oh, because you said so, I will buy your shoes. You know who they'll listen to when they say who has the best shoes? Beyonce. They'll listen to what Jay-Z has to say. They'll listen to what Kelly Clarkson has to say. What does Taylor Swift say? Those are the people they'll listen to, not your brand. You need to sell to them in a selfish way. How can you help these people out? If you can help them out, if you can entertain them, for example, they will be more interested in your brand. So the millennials, they sleep with the phone next to them at night. They might have it on their desk at work all day long. People could be in a meeting and there could be a cell phone sitting right on the table in front of some people. Mimi? Is that Dorothy?
Yeah.
Yeah. My point exactly. When we're in a situation, you're a millennial, it is acceptable and expected to have your phone by your side at all times. You might be engaging, tweeting with somebody, texting somebody, posting pictures, commenting during a meeting such as a Toastmasters meeting. That is acceptable for millennials. They're at their phone. We need our brand to get to their phone is how you sell to them. And it's all about the hashtag. How many of you use hashtags already? What is a hashtag? Think of a book. You have a 200-page book. You want to find a specific topic. In that book, how do you find a specific topic?
Index.
The index. Exactly. A hashtag is an index for the internet. Quite simply, a hashtag is an index for the internet. When I'm searching on the internet for a specific topic, perhaps I want to talk about the new Taco Bell Diablo sauce, I'm going to search for hashtag Diablo. And on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, and on other services, everybody talking about this little tiny packet of sauce is going to come up in my feed. And I'm now going to be able to talk to people across the room and across the world about how hot this sauce is. When I picked up this sauce at Taco Bell today, one of the employees was complaining about this brand new sauce. You know why? Because she was cleaning up after a customer who had some Diablo sauce on their tray. She then carried the tray over, scratched her eye. It burned! This stuff is powerful. This Diablo sauce will mess somebody up. And that's what millennials love about it. It's a dare, it's a challenge. This Diablo sauce says down for whatever on it. That is a perfect millennial marketing, down for whatever. This one, truth or dare, truth is crossed out, dare. I dare you to eat this fiery sauce. That's what a millennial wants to hear. They want to be challenged, they want to be pushed. Taco Bell is not saying, please buy a large-sized burrito and pour some Diablo sauce onto it. They're saying, truth, dare. They're daring you to take this Diablo sauce. Take your life to the next level with Taco Bell. It's all about the hashtag, finding stuff on Instagram and finding stuff on the internet. No ads. Facebook, ads all over the place. Most businesses on Facebook today, it's pay to play. You post something on your Facebook business page, less than 10% of the people who like your page will see that, unless you pay. You put a lot of time and effort into your Facebook page. It's the first thing businesses think. I have a business, I'm going to open a Facebook page. I have 100 people liking me. I post something, 10 people will see that. How much time do you spend creating a post, putting in a brand new picture? It looks fantastic. I love the layout. 10 people will see that. Versus Instagram, potentially thousands. Instagram, they don't have to like you to see what you have to say. I can look for Taco Bell's Diablo without having liked Taco Bell's page. I can see that Elena has talked about Diablo on Instagram without liking her page. I can see that Chris Pratt has talked about Taco Bell's Diablo without liking his page. I can see that Kim Kardashian won't touch Diablo sauce without liking her page, because I would never like her page. Because that's the way millennials think. They have strong opinions about people. They learn from their celebrities, and they share their thoughts, their pictures with the world. Here's a few examples of how companies have interacted with millennials on Instagram without using an ad. Fierce. Look at this sassy picture. So this is a picture from a red carpet, and we've got her, me, and then you, everybody else, drooling at me. It's a little hard to see 18,000 people like this picture. A lot of the people copying their friends here, they see the picture and they're like, hey friend, you like this picture. They're commenting, oh, ja, great photo. What does ja mean? Who knows? It's a millennial. That's how they talk. Who is flawless will never be. Hashtag pretty girls. Hashtag pretty girls is another thing on the internet that they're using. Free people, these great boots. People were talking about, where were these? I want to buy these boots. Look, it's on the front seat in our road trip. And she's calling out her bestie. And her bestie's like, oh my God, we need to go on a road trip tomorrow morning. Talking to people on Instagram. Red Bull, this dude's upside down. Person's like, oh my God, your socks don't match. Well, most people are like, oh my God, I love that. So they had 41,000 people like this upside down dude. Scuba Cat. Sharpie is doing a big campaign for Instagram. 5,000 people like Scuba Cat. What's Scuba Cat? Who knows? It's awesome. It's on Instagram. Scuba Cat, exclamation point. You should draw it. Oh, put them in a pose. They're all excited about Scuba Cat. Starbucks, the Starbucks coffee I showed you earlier. It's a simple picture of a Starbucks. Pretty fingernail. She has a little flower on her fingernail. There's a little poem here with little pictures, something big to Instagram. Hashtags, iced black tea. It's a branded hashtag here. I like picture. And people are copying copying their friends on here. And that's Diablo sauce. Whoa, this is Diablo. This is what it means to me. It's all about fire. Try hashtag Diablo, May 5th. 17,000 people liked it. And engaged with it. Some of them aren't even swearing, if you can see the font from here. But that's okay for millennials. That's how they talk. That's how they engage. Wow, neat. Trying it out next week. If you want your brand to be tried out next week and liked by 17,000 people for free, with about 2 minutes of your time, you need to market to millennials on Instagram.